You won't believe what Newcastle United are about to do. There's a blockbuster signing in the works, interest in a top Brazilian talent, and even a new wave of promising youngsters rising straight from the academy. But hold on, because the final story of the day is going to blow the minds of a lot of fans. So go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and stick with us till the end, because the third story is completely unexpected and it could change everything at St. James Park. Quick update before we dive in. In the last few days, we've grown by over 20%, and that's thanks to you. And you know those Chelsea fans who were mocking us? Yeah, they've suddenly gone very quiet. Let's keep the pressure on. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. It's totally free, and it's the best way to show we've got a fan base that sticks together. Hit that button and let's smash through 1,000 subs. Story 1. A new generation is coming. Is there anything more exciting than seeing the future of your club taking shape? Well, Newcastle United have just announced that 11 young talents have signed scholarship deals with the Little Benton Academy, the club's official youth setup. And from now on, they'll be training and playing full-time, getting ready to wear black and white in the 2025-26 season. These lads are leaving school and stepping straight into a professional environment, with their focus 100% on football. They are not just turning up to train, they are living and breathing Newcastle every single day. It's the first big step toward what many of them have dreamed about for years, becoming professional footballers. Their names? Learn them. Because one day, you might be chanting them from the stands at St. James Park. Sam Alobi, Jack Callahan, Luke Gilligan, Oliver Holland, Mason Miley, Michael Mills, Noah Morgan, Ethan Dewey, Thomas Old, Jack Patterson and Sammy Pennington. These are the youngsters now getting their chance to shine within one of the most ambitious academy projects in English football. And the man who spoke about it was none other than Steve Harper, academy director and a true club figure. According to Harper, this moment is a real turning point in a young player's life. The move from school to full-time football is no small step. It takes talent, but also discipline, maturity, and a strong mindset. That's why Newcastle's Academy program goes far beyond what happens on the pitch. It includes support with education, emotional development, life skills, and of course, top-level training designed to bring the best out of each player. In Harper's own words, the goal isn't just to create good footballers, it's to help them become well-rounded young men, grounded and prepared for life on and off the pitch. In short, the club has sent a clear message. The academy work is solid, well-structured, and focus on the long term. And if everything goes to plan, this group could produce some serious talent for the first team in the years to come. So keep an eye out, because Newcastle's future has already begun, and it's looking bright. Story 2. Eyes on Douglas Luiz. Newcastle United are pushing hard in the transfer market. And now, another exciting name has entered the radar, Douglas Luiz, the Brazilian midfielder currently playing for Juventus in Italy. According to sources close to the club, the Magpies are genuinely interested in the 26-year-old, who has had a fascinating career path. He was originally developed by Vasco da Gama in Brazil, moved to Manchester City, but it was at Aston Villa where he truly made his mark. There, he became one of the standout names in the squad, attracting attention from Europe's biggest clubs, eventually landing a move to Juventus, where he remains a key figure in midfield. But now, with a transfer window in full swing, Newcastle see Douglas Luiz as an ideal option to strengthen the core of Eddie Howe's team. And it's not hard to see why. The Brazilian brings everything a manager could want in a modern holding midfielder: physical strength, vision, passing accuracy, attacking support, and most importantly, Premier League experience. He already knows the pace and physical demands of English football, and that's huge when making a new signing. This wouldn't be a player who needs time to adapt. This would be someone who's ready to hit the ground running, take responsibility, and lift the level of the squad from day one. More than that, this potential signing sends a clear message. Newcastle are aiming high. They are not just looking to fill gaps. They are targeting players who can make an immediate impact and help the club challenge at the top. At 26, Douglas Luiz is at the peak of his powers, both physically and technically. And if the deal goes through, he could be the kind of signing that changes the entire direction of a season. Of course, nothing is confirmed yet. As of now, it's solid interest, but no official offer has been reported. Juventus won't be easy to negotiate with either, unless a serious bid lands on the table. Still, the fact that Newcastle are going after players of this caliber already says a lot about the scale of ambition behind the project. And just imagine, if this move happens, it'll be a strong signal that the Magpies aren't just aiming for a European spot. They're going for silverware. But hang on, as exciting as that sounds, this still isn't the biggest story of the day. The real bombshell is coming up next, and trust me, you'll want to see it. Story 3. Bombshell, Elanga heading to Newcastle. Now this is a bombshell of the day, and it's one that could shake up Newcastle United's entire attack. The club are on the verge of landing a lightning-fast, explosive, high-impact signing. Anthony Elanga, forward for Nottingham Forest, is on his way to St. James Park. And this isn't just any deal. The transfer is reportedly worth around £52 million, making it one of the biggest spends Newcastle are set to make in this window. In other words, this isn't just a signing. This is a bold investment in both the present and the future of the club. But let's rewind for a second. Who exactly is Elanga? The Swedish winger came through at Manchester United, where he was seen as one of the club's most exciting young prospects. But with limited chances in the first team, he made the brave call to leave and find a place where he could play regularly. That led him to Nottingham Forest, and it turned out to be a brilliant move. At Forest, Elanga became a key figure. In just one season, he registered 11 goals and 21 assists in 82 appearances. But it wasn't just the numbers that stood out, it was his blistering pace. Elanga has even claimed to be the fastest player in the Premier League, and honestly, after watching him in action, it's hard to argue. At just 22 years old, he's still got so much room to grow, and that's exactly what's caught the eye of Newcastle. He's already proved he can perform in the Premier League, but is far from the finished product. That's the exact kind of profile Eddie Howe is looking for: young, explosive, hungry to improve, and ready to take Newcastle's squad to the next level. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest are already preparing for life without him. Manager Nuno Espirito Santo is reportedly eyeing replacements, and talks have already begun with PSV over potential move for Johan Bakayoko, another rising star. Still, losing Elanga will be a big blow for Forest, who had built a lot around him. But for Newcastle, this is a massive opportunity to bring in a player who can make a difference, not just in the league, but in Europe too. And make no mistake, this signing isn't just big on the pitch. It's symbolic. It shows that Newcastle are behaving like a top club, ready to spend big on the right pieces to fight at the top. Elanga to Newcastle isn't just a signing. It's a statement. A statement that this club is more ambitious than ever, and they are not here to mess around. So, what did you think of today's updates? Toon Army. The academy's buzzing with a fresh new generation of talent who are already dreaming big. The club's making moves in the market, with top players like Douglas Luiz on the radar, a Brazilian with Premier League experience who could seriously strengthen our midfield. And to top it all off, boom, Anthony Elanga is set to arrive and supercharge Newcastle's attack. Young, rapid, hungry for more, this could be the missing piece that takes the team to a whole new level. It's clear, Newcastle are thinking big. This isn't just about long-term planning in the academy. It's about impact signings right now, a mindset of ambition, and a project that's aiming to compete at the very top, both in the Premier League and in Europe. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, because that really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment down below. What do you think about Elanga's potential move? Can he become a guaranteed starter? And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the latest updates, because the window's just getting started, and Newcastle could still have a few surprises in store. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, hoey the lads.